Hey, so they want us to get the COVID-19 vaccine.
Hell no.
Hey everybody, I'm Bernie.
And I'm Laron.
And welcome to our channel, Married in the Man Cave, which is all about a dual military couple raising mad kids while serving our country, and me learning about the man cave and throwing in some marriage topics.
Yep.
So tonight, what are we talking about, babe?
Dual military shenanigans.
Basically, we're talking about the 3 things we hate about being dual military in the Army. Anyways, so I'll go first. Number 1. People treat us like a pack of Twinkies. Like, literally, they think we're like a buy one, get one free package. Like, what's that all about? It's like, ooh, the Smiths. Like, no. I'm Chief. That's our first class Smith. Like, I don't understand why do you think people treat us as if it's like we got a whole little basket full of the Smitherans?
I don't know, because I stay in my NCO lane. Okay, I have blinders. There's lane, and I stay in it. Okay?
So these are your blinders.
Stay in it. Okay, all of the other foolishness officers we got going on, I don't know. I just say, hey, I'm not privy.
So anyways, for y'all that are civilian who do not understand what this gentleman here is talking about, he's a non-commissioned officer, which is basically an NCO, a leader of soldiers, the backbone of the Army. They keep the soldiers and the mission afloat. And then I am a warrant officer, which kind of lets me sit in the middle of being a former Sergeant First Class, as well as I'm not quite an officer as far as an O-grade officer, which is our commanders, our lieutenants, and general officers, and things like that. I'm a subject matter expert. So my specialty is food services. So, with that said, being a warrant officer is thebomb.com, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. For all my warrant officer battle buddies and stuff, yeah. He be hating. But anyways, I tell him all the time, if you wanted to come and, be on the dark side, all you had to do was go to Wops. Anyways, so that is my number 1 thing that irks my nerves sometimes about being dual military, because it's like, oh, we got a Smith, buy one, get one free. Let me tell you something. That's a whole non-commissioned officer with all them rockers. He can handle his own. He don't need little Chief Smith, because, listen, I be on my chief time. You know what I'm saying? So, can't be buy one, get one free when the backbone of the Army, the one that's going to be at work. You know what I'm saying?
No. Number 2 is the foolishness that goes on with gear.
And what do you mean by that?
So, I take my time to go out and buy things that I need for my uniform. Okay, like boot blouses, socks, things of that nature, for you civilian folks.
These are boot blouses.
Those are boot
this
blouses,
right here
right?
will start a whole
So
argument
I don't understand.
in a military household.
When I put my things in my area, I come back to my area and they're gone. So if it's not yours, like they say in the military, when we give our safety briefs, safety brief for you civilian folks, on Fridays or at the end of the week, we give our safety briefs to our soldiers, telling them, hey, don't do these things, right? So one of them is called nachos, not the chips. Not the chips. Okay, not the chips. We talking about nachos. That means not yours. Slow it down, okay? Not yours. If you see it, it's not yours. Guess what? You don't touch it. That's what goes on in military lives. They see something, these wives, they see something. oh, he has it, so I'm going to take it. That's not the right answer. If it wasn't in your area, if it wasn't by your stuff, leave it alone, okay? Just leave it. It's not yours. I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to say, hey, that's his. But no. What we like to do is we like to touch other people's stuff, and then when they come to putting my clothes on, getting my uniform squared away, I don't have any. So guess what I do? I hide my stuff. That's what you have to do in dual military families. You got to hide your stuff. It's a problem, okay? It's a big problem.
You really ranting. You really ranting, huh? Anyways, at number 3. So what's number 3, Mr. Smitty?
Number 3. We have a family here, okay?
Yeah.
And these folks in the Army say, hey! Oh, today, we got the flu shot, which was a little winky dink, you know.
That was a little winky dinky.
Little winky dink that
Is
next
this really
week.
the flu shot?
Next week they have, guess what? People at home. COVID shots.
Well, they're voluntary.
They said, hey, you don't have to take it, but yeah, we got a vaccine for COVID, but hey, you don't gotta take it, but we got it.
No, you don't.
No. You don't have to take it, but we got it here at Fort Stewart. Slow it down. That's what they have here. And you're going to tell us, after you just gave us a flu shot, that
start.
We have COVID vaccines.
Available if you want to as a volunteer. So I'm a technical expert and I'm going to give you a technical explanation. If you would like to be a part of the COVID-19 vaccination, first wave, go right ahead. See, I'm the type of person, I like to, take my time and review, look at the data, you know what I'm saying? Now, if they say we got to get it, that's the thing in the military. So, to summarize, number 3 is basically what one person does in the military, 9 times out of 10, the other one has to do it. So, with COVID-19 and the flu shot and any immunizations, it's literally he or I end up having to do it together. And for instance, like today I went and got the flu shot. He had to go get the flu shot. But here's the thing. This whole house gonna be sick. So that's the one crazy thing about being in the military. Anytime you get vaccinations or anything like that, it's like a whole family affair. If he gets quarantined for COVID-19, I get quarantined for COVID-19. So I would say that number 3 is kind of like, it doesn't just apply to do a military, but when you're a big family like ours with 5 kids and a dog, you impact a lot of people.
Let me tell you what the Army does. They give us guidelines and regulatory guidance that we have to abide by. Okay? So this time, they gave us an option, which is good. I like that. I like it. Said, hey, you don't got to take it. Don't got to take it. But we offer it. Awesome job, Army.
So are you going to take it or not? Because that's the bottom line up front. That's the bluff in the military, bottom line up front.
So let me tell you what I'm going to do, okay? Next week is the vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to let my battles, going to let my teammates go ahead and get that vaccine.
So the answer is no.
Then I'm going to do a 60-day assessment and get historical data of the vaccine. If I don't see horns growing, if I don't see, a 6th toe, then yeah, I'm going ahead and say, yeah, I'm going ahead and jump on that. But if they turn into World War Z, I don't know if anybody's seen that movie.
What rabbit hole are you about to go down? Anyways, the top 3 things we like about being dual military are 1, the pay. Now that is pretty dope. I think you would agree, right?
That's pretty awesome.
That's pretty dope. So, you know, one thing about it is he has his paycheck, I have my paycheck, but we have a combined checking account, and, you know, I got a little couple on the side, you know what I'm saying? Rainy day money and stuff like that. But, when you're dual military, you both get paid for BAH, which is your housing, and your BAS, which is money they allot for, like, your groceries and things like that. And then you also get your base pay. So that's one of the cooler things about being dual military. We both get income for pretty much the same thing. So we make a decent amount, but remember we have 5 kids, so don't be doing all the math and calculations and things like that. We have 5 kids plus a dog named Joey. So yeah. What's your number 2?
Well, number 2, we get to do things as a couple. Like, you know, in the military, they send us places. Yeah. So, you know, it comes to an occasion to where, you know, some if it's not dual military and the wife or the husband's in the army, say the husband's got to go Afghanistan. So the civilian wife, she can't go. She can't go over there. So as a dual military, some of the time it does happen to where they send both. They say, okay, husband and wife, you guys can go ahead and go down range, and, you know, make sure you got a good family care plan. The kids go with the family care plan recipient, which is, you know, somebody that's, you know,
able to watch the kids and things like that.
So while you're downrange, you got your significant other there with you. So that's also great being in the military. So I like that.
I would say number 3 for us, because we're kind of unique. We are a dual military family raising a blended family. So I would say for me, I think you would agree that just being able to have that flexibility to continue to raise a blended family. So we're not like the typical blended family, usually stay in the same city and state and all that jazz. For us, we're just luckily right now where we're stationed at, that we are all in the same state with our entire family. But when we go to PCS, one of the positives are that our children can come and visit us wherever we go in the world, whether it's Hawaii or Germany or Korea or anything like that. I do like that part about being a dual military blended family, is that it doesn't break the family cycle. It might have some distances where instead of getting the kids every 2 weeks, we get them every couple of months, depending on location and everything. So I would say I like that part about being in the military, raising a blended family, is that your profession doesn't stop your ability to be a continuous parent. You just kind of have to plan a little better, whether it's around deployments or field exercises, and then of course the distance. So that's one positive for me, is that, you know, we still support our family whether we're in the same state or city or country or whatever. I like that about being dual military, where we can continue to be functional parents and things of that nature. Now, of course, we have a very unique family because our kids range from 15 down to 1. So it's going to be a doozy these last couple of years or more, depending on if we retire at 20. So like for me, I'm at 17 years. He's 18. At 18, and we can retire at 20. So that's the beauty also of being in the military. You get to retire at
early ages.
39.
I'll be 40 something. So so I'll be 40 something, which is great, which is another plus being in the army. In the military, you get to retire at an early age. 30, 39, even 45. Yeah. Is early for a retirement type of thing, because my dad worked till he was like 68. Yeah. You know, so you gotta understand when it comes to military stuff like that, dual military, both of us is gonna be out getting paychecks from the army.
Yep. So, as y'all know, we are doing our thing as senior leaders in the military. We're not recruiters for the military, nor are we trying to say that the military is all that in a bag of chips. But I will say, for me, I am very thankful to serve my country, raise my family, and continue to build a happy marriage. So I say all that to say, what I'm getting for Christmas, since you know this is vlog-cember, you know, vlogging and vlog-cember, like, so what I'm getting for Christmas.
Did I just tell you earlier that you was on a naughty list? Like, you're not getting anything.
Anyways, he just bought me a MacBook. And today he just bought me the iPhone 12.
I don't believe that.
So you didn't? You didn't buy me an iPhone? Anyways, so this is vlogging in December. Wait. I always say it wrong. It's vlogging.
Vlogmas.
No, it's Vlogcember. We
Oh,
vlog.
which one
We
is-
vlogging and
I
Vlogcember.
can't keep up. Anyway, we're in the man cave. So this is
That's not how you do it.
what?
You do it like this. So this is vlogging in Vlogcember all the way to Vlogmas. Vlogmas.